Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So let's talk about chasing pleasure. As I have gotten older and gotten stronger mentally and physically, as I have built my daily discipline as the foundation for my personal growth and my development, I've become a lot more confident in who I am, a lot more comfortable in my skin. I've learned how to validate myself instead of always looking for others to validate me. And I've become a lot more content in my lifestyle. So what I've had to do, like everybody, is to figure out ways to fill my needs, the basic needs. And we all know what our hierarchy of needs is. You know, you need shelter, you need food, etc. The basic stuff. I was homeless at one point. So I had to learn how to cover all my bases, become stable with where I live, stop being homeless. But it didn't end there. Once I got into apartments and I can afford an apartment, which I did for many years, I found myself moving around town every couple years. Every 2 years I would move to a different apartment. No matter what city I would live in, I would live on the east side, west side, north, south. I would hit every aspect of that city for no reason. I just somehow just kept moving. I wasn't used to stability. I had to learn to create stability with my living situation so I could learn to create a little bit more stability in my mind. I had to figure out different ways to move forward with my hierarchy of needs and to cover all my bases, to have everything that I need covered. And that was one of the benefits for me of going homeless, is I had a really good look at what it is that I need in life in order to survive, and what it is that I need in life that would just be extra on top of that. You know, if you've ever been camping, you know that right away. You don't need video games when you're camping. You want that shit. When you're homeless, you're happy enough to get a meal that's not going to make you sick, and maybe a dry place to sleep that is somewhat safe, where you're not going to get robbed. And that's pretty basic stuff. Go back to caveman days. But it really helped me to understand when as I've progressed, that all that really matters in life is those basics. As I've become more content with who I am, I've become more content with my lifestyle. As I got more successful and I've had businesses, I was kind of a shopping junkie, like a lot of people are. Buying things would make me feel good. It would be very often if I was feeling a little down and I had a little bit of extra cash, there's always something I could go buy some clothes, go buy some music. There's always something you can buy, especially now with the internet shopping. You can just scroll through sites and just start clicking add to cart. Those Amazon trucks are coming all goddamn day long. It's exciting to open those packages. I realized I could stop a lot of that because all I really need are my basics, and that's what makes me happiest. I don't really need a lot of crap to go and buy a lot of stuff. I don't need to keep giving myself gifts all the time. I don't need to be collecting bullshit, clutter. Having a strong foundation of daily discipline, being on a mind, body, and soul program every single day, no matter what. No matter if it's a good day or a bad day, you're doing what you got to do in order to be able to move forward and become better than you are, better today than you were yesterday. And every day you look at it that way. When you build that as your foundation, a lot of this emptiness that you might have felt before. This is what happened to me. A lot of my emptiness got filled up with self-love, with self-validation, with self-respect, with character that I'm building for myself. Instead of always having to think about, well, maybe I could buy a new car. I'm just bored with this one. And I can ride on high for a little bit, a couple months, a year, having a brand new vehicle, custom truck, or a new car, or whatever. And it's just fun to have that shit and drive around, and that wears off and you start thinking about buying another one. This is why chasing pleasure is a vice. It only lasts for so long. It only provides so much happiness. You're only going to feel that sense of love and nurturing off of buying bullshit off of Amazon for a minute. What starts off as enjoying whatever you bought ends up being really just the satisfaction of adding it to cart. You don't even really care. When it comes, you're just like, yeah, put it in the corner. You move on quick. You're just always looking for your next high to bring your emotions up. Give yourself another reward. I learned this with food as well. I used to reward myself with food when I would feel bad. I would figure, okay, well, I'm just going to treat myself because I know that certain types of junk foods and shit foods make me happy. So I'm going to go and eat a bunch of cake. Chocolate cake, I'll buy a whole chocolate cake and eat that whole goddamn thing. And I'll just feel happy and I won't even worry about it's going to make me fat. I'll think about the high blood sugar and all that stuff later. I just want to treat myself because I'm feeling bad. Chasing pleasure, all it does is bring pain. You always pay for it in the end. Chasing pleasure is a fleeting sense of euphoria. You only get like a taste, just a little lick of happiness. You don't really get to eat it. Because that happiness comes within. When you start working on your basic needs and covering everything you have and just living a lifestyle of covering your basic needs, the stuff that you need to survive, you feel less of a need to chase pleasure all the time, less of a need to go and spend money on bullshit. Chasing pleasure is an escape from reality, and I'm not trying to escape from reality anymore. The more that I can fight my demons, the happier I become. The more you chase pleasure, the more you're running from your demons, the more miserable that you end up. I think it's a good goal for people to have as a society, a societal goal, to not go backwards and live like the Amish, but to be able to live basically, to live within your means without having to use credit, to be able to resist constantly buying new shit, constantly adding new toys to your chest, to give up on that kind of waste. Give up on treating yourself with shit food. Give up on treating yourself with days off from exercise. People look at exercise as a punishment. It's a gift. I can't wait to get to the gym, and on the days that I take off, those are hard for me. I don't want to take off. I know that rest is a part of growth. And that's a life lesson. It's also a lesson in the gym. You can't overtrain. But I hate those days off. I'm just looking forward to the next day when I can get back in there. You got to stay on your program every single day. You got to make daily discipline your religion, your lifestyle. That's the most important thing no matter what. It's more important than your job. It's more important than your friends. When you can build up a strong foundation, success happens around you. It starts getting drawn to you like a magnet. You're not chasing pleasure. You're not chasing life. You really, truly start to live it. That's why discipline is the key to happiness. Every philosopher is going to tell you this. This isn't something that I made up. So get on a mind, body, and soul program. Stay disciplined every single day. No days off. Live a basic lifestyle. Stop spending so much money. Stop treating yourself to little gifts and shitty food, and just survive with what you need and be happy with it. It will only do what it has done for me, which is to give me a much more content, frame of mind, a calmness that I had always wished that I could achieve. It's all food for thought. Thanks for watching.